Hello again, everybody. Zacatech is here with the Atakline for this Monday, August the 25th, 2014. Alright, having an Atakline in about a week again because I've been very busy gigging and going to concerts. Let's kick off with the gigs, shall we? Now, I was supposed to go on a little break till Labor Day. Got called in early to Westby Orchards. The Orchards on 30 Mile Van Lake that I DJ for. I have been slated to kick off a 2-month residency DJing every weekend at Westview, starting Labor Day weekend. Like I called it a week early because I had to make up a weekend I missed. They wanted me earlier in August, but it got postponed to this past weekend. And it was a decent weekend. It was mostly overcast for both days. It didn't rain, but it was like cloudy, made people want to stay away. Saturday's attendance was okay. I was recovering from a little concert, which I'll get to that in a minute. Sunday, I think the attendance was better. But both shows, I did well. You know, I for my usual mix of country mixing with some adult contemporary and some pop music. But not much kid music, but still. Mostly adults there, but that's why I like playing the Westview. Just playing country vibes. Very easy show. Because I'm just background music for the entire day. People enjoy all the great activities down there. It's a great place to hang out. Especially when it's getting down to this time of year when summer's winding down and fall's coming to many kids' dismay. So that was my gigs, because kids' dismay, Labor Day weekend's here. This upcoming weekend. I'm supposed to be playing Romeo Peach Fest, but I'm not sure the schedule yet. But I'm playing at Westview this weekend, like I said. So now on to the concerts that I've seen this week. I was a little bit loopy on Saturday at Westview because I went to, on Friday, Eminem and Rihanna, the Monster Tour. Cut this little bootleg shit after the show. Went to the Friday night show. The Saturday show was when they did the Ice Bucket Challenge. I did that over the weekend. It's on my Facebook page. Because my aunt challenged me. Anyway, I am going to donate later, though. I'm deciding about whether to do credit card or mail. Anyway, I went to the night one, Friday. And it was like a hot, it was overcast, but then the sun came out before Eminem, and it was hot there. And both artists killed it. Eminem was the better act. Rihanna got her ass beat out the damn building. It was like, what, 35,000 people, both nights. It was just crazy. Crazy Eminem fans. And I was one of them. Eminem did a lot more old shit than Rihanna did. Rihanna didn't do anything from her first 2 albums. Skipped a lot of number ones. You know, she's had, what, 12, 13 number ones? She didn't do SOS. She didn't do S&M. I was stunned about that. She didn't do Disturbia. I'll Take a Bow. But the songs she did do were great. I'll give her credit for a cappella version of Stay, which was pretty cool. A little keyboard accompaniment. The way she does it on the record. And it was pretty impressive. But like I said, M did a lot more old shit. Especially, I was happy he only did 3 new songs from the Marshmallows LP 2. Especially the Monster that ended the show with Rihanna. And a lot of old school Eminem shit, especially the ending when he did that 1, 2, 3, 4 punch. Oh, 5 punch. I'm like, my name is Wilson Shady, without me, not afraid, and Lose Yourself was the encore before ending with the Monster with Rihanna. A lot of old schools I was busting out when he was doing like deep cuts like Business and Kill You from Marshmallows LP 1 and Eminem show shit. That I was raised on that shit, so I was very happy he did a lot of old stuff. For short, the stadium, it was a beautiful night for it. Great night of pop rap music. Eminem destroyed Rihanna. The crowd was on Eminem's side. Hello, we're in Detroit after all. There was a few little Eminem skipped songs too, but not as bad as Rihanna did. And no surprise guests. I thought they were going to save surprises for the second show. The only surprise was the ALS Ice Bucket Challenge. No surprise guests doing both shows. I think Rihanna and Eminem wanted the attention to themselves. They didn't want to have overshadowed by any surprise guests. Maybe that's why they decided not to have any surprise guests. And that was Friday's concert. It was a fun one at America. Then last night, I saw, by now, it's like a total 360. Go from seeing a hip-hop and pop artists together, Eminem, Rihanna, then to see a Rock and Roll Hall of Fame legend, Tom Petty, and the Heartbreakers last night at Pine Knob. With Steve Winwood opening. And, I nitpick about people skipping songs. Steve was no exception. Tom Petty, too. Despite the nitpicking with Steve skipping more with it. At least he did Higher Love and Dear Mr. Fantasy and Give You Some Love. And it was terrific. His band was terrific. And his voice was strong. I think the only song he changed the key for was the ending, Give Me Some Lovin'. Tom skipped a lot from the 70s. The only songs from the 70s he did, basically the best ones, Refugee and American Girl Named Towards the Encore. But nitpick aside, both bands were absolutely terrific. Great night of good old-fashioned rock and roll, especially after seeing Eminem on Friday. Did see some people wearing Eminem Rihanna shirts at the concert I was going to, but I decided not to because I don't want to be made fun of. But it was indeed a great time rock and roll night. Basically, Tom focused on 80s and newer, especially this MTV's 80s heyday. Went into the Great Wide Open, Learn to Fly, and of course, Won't Back Down, Last Dance with Mary Jane, Mary Jane's Last Dance, Free Fall, and all that good old 80s and 90s stuff, including You Wreck Me as well. And it was just a fun night of good old rock and roll. Even a couple covers in there, tossed in a cover of I Got a Woman by Elvis, but his best cover was a unique one. I'm Not Your Stepping Stone by the Monkees. That was a good one. He killed on that cover. His band was absolutely terrific. Petty and the Heartbreakers been renowned as a great rock band live, and they lived up to that hype on Sunday. I'm supposed to go see the Funny or Die Oddball Festival, but it's threatened because of my Peach Fest schedule. So I hope to do that. But it was a fun weekend of concerts and gigs for me. I hope you had a fun weekend too, whatever you did. On with the entertainment news. Billboard #1, since I didn't do a Atakline a week. #1 from last week. Guardians of the Galaxy. Still #1 album. I think it's like second week in a row. And for the 5th week in a row, Magic's Wood still #1. But Taylor Swift is on the horizon with Shake It Off. And All About That Bass by Meghan Trainor could be a threat too. Let's see if Magic's reign could come to an end this upcoming week. Speaking of Guardians of the Galaxy, it's back at #1! The soundtrack's #1, then the movie's back at #1. Ending the 2-week win of TMNT. Well, If I Stayed did pretty well. Well, Sin City 2 was a bum, made only 10 mil. Not even 10 mil, like 6 mil. That's sad. And I love the first Sin City. Very sad that Sin City 2 bombed so miserably. Doesn't happen to me, wait 9 years. But Angry Man 2, they were out there waiting 9 years. Now, with Dumb and Dumber 2 coming out after 20 years, waiting for a proper sequel. Dumb and Dumber doesn't count. Stupid. I even saw that fucking movie disgracefully. So there you go. Still #1 on Billboard. A new #1 movie, back at #1. Guardians of the Galaxy, waiting for the success of the soundtrack at #1. And I mentioned I went to see Tom Petty last night. Since I missed the VMAs live. I did DVR. Boy, there was a lot of shit that happened before the show. An earthquake hit Los Angeles. Suge Knight got shot at Chris Brown's pre-VMA party. A dancer for Nicki Minaj got bitten by a snake. Thus, the snake was taken out of the opening performance. And Iggy Azalea fell off the stage during a pre-VMA show. And trying to live up to last year's Insanity with Miley, the VMAs watching at DVR were okay. There were some highlights, unintentional ones. The opening with Ariana Grande, Jessie J, and Nicki Minaj was interesting, doing solo songs. Specifically, Ariana and Nicki did solo songs before doing Bang Bang, and there was a little wardrobe malfunction with Nicki Minaj. But my favorite performances would have to be Sam Smith, and I'll give 5 seconds of some credit. I actually liked the performance. It was actually live, not to a backing track. And they're actually playing the instruments live. I'll give them credit for that. And they were both powerful and slow songs, but they were very powerful and emotional. You saw Taylor finally shedding her country image once and for all, being announced by Lorde. Now, I'll get to the winners. Lorde won Best Rock Video. Who's kidding who? Like, I like Lorde, but to me, Lorde's not rock. I think people will agree with me on this one. Lorde deserved a Best Alternative Award, not Best Rock in my mind. There was only 7 awards presented on the main show. And the Video of the Year was presented right before the show was over. So Beyonce could have an ego-driven 15-minute performance. Now, most of the awards I didn't agree with. Fifth Harmony winning Artist to Watch. What hits did it have in the year? So I like their song Boss. I've heard their song Boss a few times. I like that song, but it's not a big hit. It's not top 20. At least 5 seconds. I thought since these are all 12-year-old girls, I thought 5 Seconds of Summer would win. They did win Best Lyric Video, an off-screen award, but not Artist to Watch. I thought they would win that, but Fifth Harmony did. Undeservedly. Nothing against them, but they're not big. They're not a big star. Best Male, Ed Sheeran winning over Eminem. I don't agree to that. Nothing against Sing, but it wasn't a big hit. You know, proving that 12-year-old girls are voting. Especially Ariana Grande winning Best Pop Video. That was deserved. I like playing it. And that was the only award Iggy Azalea won. She had, unfortunately, she felt the Robin Thicke effect. The Robin Thicke effect is when the big song of the summer, the hottest song of the summer, becomes nominated for all the VMAs and doesn't win any of the VMAs because the people who vote don't vote for that song because that song is overplayed. That's what happened to Bird Lions last year. Got so overplayed, it won nothing. Same with Fancy. Being a hit summer song could be a blessing and a curse at the same time, especially when it comes to VMAs. But other big winners, Katy Perry winning Best Female. Yeah, that was kind of deserved. I'm not the biggest fan of Dark Horse, but hey, decent song. But Video of the Year, better than last year. Justin Timberlake won. In my mind, didn't deserve it. But Miley deserved it more. Big year for her with the VMA performance last year. It was right before the VMA winning Wacky Ball video. It was more unique for Miley having a 1 of 18 accept the award. It was one of 2 kind of public service announcements with a moment of silence for the people in Ferguson. We'll talk about it. I'm not political. I don't talk political shit. I mean. But like I said, the Video of the Year award was presented 15 minutes before the end of the show. I was like, what? No way. And the show ended 15 minutes early. Because of Beyonce's ego-driven performance. She was trying to be like Justin Timberlake last year. He had a 15-minute medley because he won Michael Jackson's Video Vanguard. She did too. So, the performance itself full of songs that no one knows. Like, nothing against it. It was like I fast-forwarded that. The only good part was the ending. Was when Beyonce got presented the award. And finally, I think, shut down all the divorce rumors with Jay-Z once and for all with an emotional embrace with her, Jay-Z, and Blue Ivy. It was kind of a coming out party and a full circle moment because it was, of course, 3 years ago when Beyonce performed in the VMAs and revealed the baby bump that would be Blue Ivy. And now she's on stage with Beyonce, and it was a kind of a fun moment. An emotional one, especially shutting down those divorce rumors once and for all. A lot of off-screen awards. Drake won Best Hip Hop. I kind of agree to that. Beyonce did win 3 other awards. Besides Video Vanguard winning Best Collab with Funky Love. I hate that song. Pretty Hurts won Best Video with a Message and Best Cinematography. And Eminem did win Best Editing. And speaking of Eminem, another award Zed won Best EDM Club Lane for a State of Night. That was deserved. Eminem, along with many others, announced new album releases today. Eminem kind of wore a t-shirt. I didn't notice it when I saw him wear a t-shirt. I didn't know what he was wearing besides Alice Cooper tank top from Rihanna the first night. I want you would Bon Jovi the second night. But Eminem announced on Black Friday he's set to release a brand new 2-disc compilation album, Shady 15. It'll be the 15th release on the 15-year anniversary of Shady Records, record company founded by Eminem. It is preceded with a 2-disc set. The 2-disc set will feature greatest hits from the entire history of Shady, including recently departed 50 Cent, along with D12 and many other hits. And then a new compilation with new songs from M, D12, among others, led off by the new Eminem song, Guts Over Fear, which I heard on the radio today, from the new Denzel Washington movie. So that's coming out Black Friday. Smart choice, Eminem, smart choice. Other albums are set to come out in September and October. Now, October's going to be a huge month. September's going to have a big month too. You got some albums. I think Kenny Ches's album's coming out in October. And Lady A's out in September, I meant to say. And Lady A's album, Lady Antebellum, comes out on September 30th. We're going to get some competition on September 30th now. Actually, 2 albums from one man. Their competition's name, his name is Prince. The first albums, and I do say that, albums, under his new deal, back with Warner Brothers after almost 20 years, will come out September 30th. A solo album called Artificial Age, or Artificial Age, but it's Art, A-R-T, Official Age, not artificial. It's not spelled artificial, it's just art, it's spaced out. That's a solo album, while the other album is an album featuring his Third Eye Girl bandmates called, I didn't pronounce her name, Plectrum moleculum. Plectrum electrium. It's kind of a weird name. And I've been a Prince fan for years, since I was born, and been interested to see what he does.